I was spacing out under the kotatsu and ended up dozing off. When I suddenly woke up, the lights were off and it was pitch black. Since I had been sleeping with my shoulders under the kotatsu blanket, when I struggled to get out, something bumped my shin. It was a foot. Alright, I was watching some silly TV with my little sister. I sat up abruptly, summoning my abdominal strength, and shook my sister's shoulder to wake her. She woke up drowsily and went upstairs without a word. After getting out of the bath and drinking a glass of water, I turned on the TV and a sports news show was on. Since I had just gotten out of the bath, I was hot, so I didn't get under the kotatsu right away. But I set it to low heat so it wouldn't be cold when I did. The soccer highlights ended and next was the pro baseball I wanted to watch. Feeling it was getting chilly, I got under the kotatsu and bumped into something with my foot. I thought maybe my sister was playing a prank, but in an instant, my bare feet felt icy cold, as if encased in ice. When I tried to pull my foot back, sharp pains ran through it repeatedly. Feeling a terror that stopped my breath, I struggled with all my might, but my foot wouldn't budge at all. The pain in my foot was beyond normal, and I broke out in a cold sweat. My ankle down was numb, and the pain crept steadily up my shin. Unable to bear it, I lifted the kotatsu blanket to peer inside, but with the kotatsu dimmed, I couldn't see well into it. I reached for the kotatsu controller to turn it to high, and tried lifting the blanket when, right before my eyes, a pale, middle-aged man's face floated. Clearly, he had no neck. The man held my gaze for a few seconds before turning away. What terrified me most then was, from the back of the man's head, something white seemed to be hanging down. Straining to see, it was an arm. The man's face grew out of an arm in place of a wrist. Seeing that, I lost consciousness. In the morning, I looked at my foot and saw many tooth marks. He had probably pinned my foot down with his cheek area when I tried pulling it back, and when I struggled, he must have bitten down to restrain me. But just how many were there?